Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Rangpur Jilay School online class. I am Mohammad Ohiduzzaman, assistant teacher, English, Rangpur Jilay School, Rangpur. Dear students, how are you? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Today I am going to conduct a class for the learners of class 10 from English for today, Unit 12, Lesson 1. I expect that you will enjoy the class with full attention. Dear learners, now look at the picture. Can you see the picture? Yes. These are the roots of a tree. Without roots, the existence of a tree is impossible. So our today's lesson is my roots. Here root means origin, foundation, paternity, a place where anybody is born and his family lives. In the picture, you can see a family and a young man. This family is the young man's root. Learning outcomes. After we have started this lesson, we will be able to talk about the picture, read and understand the text, know the meaning of the keywords, make WS questions, know the specific information, ask and answer the questions in pairs, present information in a chart. Now let's move to activity A. Can you see the pictures? Yes. There are some questions based on the pictures. Can you answer them? Yes. What do you see in the pictures? People are traveling by trains, taking serious risk. How do you feel looking at the photo? I feel scared looking at the photo. Anybody will be scared looking at them. Why do you think people take such risk to go home to celebrate Eid? Yes, people take mass risks to go home to celebrate it because they feel a great attraction for their roots, or we can say that they feel a continuous pull in their heart for their kith and kin to spend a quality time with them. Dear students, before going through the text, you have to know the meaning of the keywords. They will help you understand the text. Now look at them. Festival, rush, bond, hazard, entity. Festival meaning feast, gala. Here you can see a picture of Idgah. The two boys are embracing each other. Eid is the main religious festival of the Muslims. Rush meaning hurry, haste. Here we see that the passengers are rushing to get into the train. Bond, tie, relationship. This is a picture of a newly married couple. Couple means husband and wife. This is their marital bond. Hazard, risk, danger, travel. Here you see that the passengers are traveling by train, taking serious hazard. They may meet serious accident anytime. Entity, meaning existence, essence. Here you can see the picture of the most well-known person named Bear Grylls. He is making fire to maintain his existence in an adverse situation. Dear learners, I think you have understood the meaning of the keywords. Now let us move to activity B. You have to read the text silently. I would like to read the text for your better understanding. Eid is the main religious festival of the Muslims in Bangladesh. It means happiness. Everyone wants to share this happiness with near and dear ones. So most of the people who are living outside their homes for different reasons have a strong desire to get back home during the Eid vacation. As a result, there is a mad rush to board buses, trains, or launches for going home. This often causes transport accidents that take away many lives. However, these cannot stop people from going home to meet their family, in-laws, or friends. What makes people rush for their homes in spite of serious hazards? This is nothing but people's desire to return to the roots. Do human beings have roots like the trees? The answer is yes, but unlike the roots of the trees, they are invisible. They lie in our minds. It's these roots that make a bond between us and family members, in-laws, friends, neighbors, or even between us and the land where we were born and grew up. In that sense, our families, our land of birth, relatives, our culture, traditions, or surroundings are our roots. And wherever we stay, we feel the power of roots. It's our roots that develop our identity, making us what we are. When we lose that bond, we become rootless. Human beings who don't have any roots are a non-entity. In other words, they do not have an identity. They don't know where they are from and or where they are heading to. This often makes them feel empty and lost. Dear students, now I would like to recap or summarize the passage. We know that there are many religious festivals: Eid, Durga Puja, Christmas Day, Buddha Purnima, etc. Eid is the main religious festival for the Muslims. Eid means gladness, enjoyment, bliss. When Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Adha comes, most of the people staying outside of their homes for different reasons come back home. Different kinds of vehicles carry more passengers out of their capacity. As a result, there happens transport accidents and many people die. But these accidents and death cannot stop going home. The answer is that they feel a pull or attraction for their near and dear ones. This pull and attraction for their roots make a bond. These roots are invisible. This kind of pull for roots develop our identity. But the people who lose this bond become rootless. They are non-entity. They feel emptiness of life. They feel disappointment, hopelessness, and nothingness of life. So we will not forget our roots, our parents, village, our homeland if we go abroad. Dear students, I think that you have understood the passage clearly. Now let's move to activity C. There are some speech vowels. You have to make question based on the speech vowels and then compare them in pairs. Since you are staying at home, pair work is not possible. Number 1. Eid is the main religious festival of the Muslims in Bangladesh. Number 2. Eid means happiness. Number 3. In that sense, our families, our land of birth, relatives, our culture, traditions, our surroundings are our roots. Speech vowel 4. It's our roots that develop our identity, making us what we are. Now answer for the speech vowels. For number 1, question would be, what is the main religious festival of the Muslims? For speech vowel 2, question would be, what does Eid mean? For speech vowel 3, question would be, what are our roots? For speech vowel 4, question would be, what do our roots do to us? Now, let us move to activity D. There are 2 columns with 2 headings. You have to fill in the grid. Grid means blank spaces. with appropriate information from the text above that makes our roots right side the problems of rootless people. For the left column, answer would be for number 1, family bond; for number 2, love to friends; number 3, love to in-laws; number 4, love to neighbors; number 5, patriotic feeling for the land of birth. For the right column, answer would be number 1, no entity, no identity; number 3, devoid of values; number 4, devoid of social responsibility; number 5, feeling of emptiness. Now let us go to activity E. There are 5 questions. You have to talk about them in pairs. Since you are staying at home, you will do this with your family members. Number 1, do you have any root other than the place where you are living now? If yes, where is it and who live there? If not, why not? Number 2, how do you label your roots? I have my roots in a remote rural village, a semi-urban area, upazila, a small town, a mid-sized city, a suburb, a city. Number 3, do you feel any attraction for your roots? Any pull in your heart? Number 4, how do you nourish your roots? Number 5, what according to you are the reasons why people become rootless? Now, let us review the learning outcomes of the lesson. What have we learned today? Dear students, we have learned that the meaning of the keywords. Keywords helped us understand the passage. We came to know how the Muslims of Bangladesh share Eid festival getting back home. We also came to know the specific information about the rootless people. Dear students, now I will give you a homework. Section F is for your homework. Make a classroom survey and present in a chart the types of roots your classmates have. You will submit it to the respective teacher in the class after opening the school. Then he will check it. This is all for today. See you again in the next class. Stay at home. Stay safe. Thank you, students.